How you doing, guys? Big Mech Danskull here today. You can see some sparsely populated cabinets behind me. That's for a good reason. I've got a game coming up at Warhammer World tomorrow against...
Let's make it Orkie.
That's right, I've got a game coming up tomorrow against Let's Make It Orkie at Warhammer World. Wow, that escalated quickly. I knew Orkie was going to Warhammer World. And she was also planning on coming over to Manchester to visit me at some point. So I figured, let's kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to be in the East Midlands tomorrow morning. I'm going to wake up there. Why not meet Orkie at Warhammer World? And then I sort of put the idea out there. Are you playing at all while you're there, or is it just for a visit? Orkie got back to me. We can get a game in if you want. She's like, yeah, let's have a game, let's have a game. My list is, of course, going to be comprised mainly, or completely actually, of orcs. Orcs and orcoid creatures. So, squigs, grots, orcs. Orkie's list, Let's Make It Orkie, the channel name, is going to be comprised of not orcs as far as I'm aware. I think, got a feeling she's taking Death Guard. Because her main armies are orcs and Death Guard, so I'm pretty sure she's taking Death Guard. And yeah, it's going to be, I've got to teach her a lesson. I don't think I'll be able to teach her a lesson because I hardly play 40k. And when I do play, I don't tend to use stratagems and stuff like that because I'm not well versed in the rules. And if we get down into the minutiae of all the stratagems and stuff that's available in the Orc Codex that I am very unfamiliar with as of yet, then we could be playing for hours and hours and hours. So it's probably best we just crack on with the game. But yeah, if you want to see the list, let's go into the other room and we can take a look at the list together.
Oh, I'll take you with me to look at the list. You can look at the light behind me. We can walk through here and we can look at the other lights. Oh, look, it's the sunlight and the studio light. Turn that camera round, look at this. So these are my orcs. As you can see, there's a fair few orcs in front of you. First off, HQs, we've got two of them. Let's take a closer look, shall we? They're the HQs. So we've got a big mech with a teleporter blaster. He's got a claw and a custom mega blaster, although I don't think I've taken points into account there, so you might not actually have the custom mega blaster, you might actually have a slugger. I can't remember, I'll have to have a look at my list and then I'll put it up on the screen for you or something. And then next to him we've got a pain boss, that pain boss conversion that I put together just recently. Over to troops, we've got some beast snaggers. Yeah, the first 10 beast snagger boys that I painted with a knob with a snapper claw. And skimming over to the left there, we've got a squad of 20 slugger chopper boys led by a knob with a power claw. It's actually the commando knob, because I've not actually got painted appropriately a knob with a power claw, so the closest thing I've got is the commando knob with the power claw. And I've thrown in a few commandos in there as well for the reason that I can't find all my boys. I've misplaced them somewhere. It doesn't really matter. We'll crack on. Moving over to here, we had a few spare points, so I figured why not take some Gretchen and just see what they do. I don't expect them to do an awful lot, but yeah, I just want to get a fully painted force and take it to Warhammer World. It's only going to be 1,000 points that we're playing, so I threw some Gretchen in there, and we have a mech gun. I'm taking the bubble chucker. Don't know how it'll do, but a lot of people seem enthusiastic about the bubble chucker, so I figured that's what I'd take. Then on to some Mega Knobs, only 4 of them. I thought about dropping these guys in favour of some flash kits, but in the 20 power level game I had recently, my Mega Knobs absolutely did some great work for me, so I figured I'd take them, and I like the fact that they are themed, the same as the Beast Snaggers. They've got like it's basically the Orc Brutes from Age of Sigmar, so they've got like a more savage, feral look to them, similar to the Beast Snaggers. So I figured I'd like to take them. And then, just behind them you can see the Rucker Truck Squig Sleigh. It's a good mini to take to play against Orkie, simply because I built and painted this miniature in a friendly challenge against Orkie in the run-up to last Christmas, basically. And it was to actually paint the red gobbo. So this is a Rucker Truck Squig sleigh, if you've not seen it on the channel previously. It's essentially a Santa sleigh with the red gobbo pilot in it. And it's counts as Rucker Truck Squig buggy. Over to this one, I really wanted to take this minute. It's a Death Dread with 2 claws, one of them being the jaws, one of them being the tail, and then 2 scorchers. And then over to the right, one little bit more, a custom booster blaster. One of my painted buggies. I figured I'd chuck that in there. I needed a little bit more pace, so I chucked the 2 buggies in there. I felt like I needed the pace anyway. Chucked the 2 buggies in there to provide a bit of speed and add that to my overall force. So there we go, you get to see the army up close and personal. Let's do one more sweeping pass. You can see the horde, smallish horde, though it is. And to the HQs, lovely. Look at that, beautiful. Let's go back into the other room, shall we? You can let me know what you think of my force, if you like. You don't have to. But yeah, I'm just going to roll some dice, have some fun and whatever. See how we get on. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm excited for this game tomorrow. I've never played at Warhammer World before. I think Orkie said she was going to see about booking a table today, but she's streaming at the minute as I talk, so I don't know whether she has done or not. Tell you what she's not done, she's not watched Old Bale Eye, which I have watched. I was very impressed with it. I quite liked it. I didn't like the animation style at first, but then as the story got going and stuff, I was like, yes, I like this. It's very much like a comic book, but animated, Old Bale Eye. The animation, it's got all kinds of panels popping up and stuff like that when there's a runt herd essentially telling the story of Commissar Yarrick and his relationship with Danskull. And it's a really cool 20-minute animation, well worth the watch. It's available only for 24 hours, so until the 22nd of August at midday. British summertime is when it's available till. So watch it, and if you don't, then it's going to be on Warhammer TV from the 25th, I think, of August, which is what, Wednesday? 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, Wednesday, yeah. 25th of August, so you might want to pay $4.99 a month to take a look at Warhammer TV, Warhammer Plus, or you might not, you know, it's entirely up to you. I think I'm going to give it a go for a year, see what it's like. Hopefully they'll keep drip feeding more and more animations, but I'm looking forward to the hobby content as well. I'm looking forward to the stuff like Lore Masters and the other thing, Masterclass. I'm a big fan of Louise Sugden, the way she paints, and I'm a big fan of her enthusiasm for the hobby. One of my favourite things about Orkie is her enthusiasm for the hobby. That's one of the reasons you've seen me mention her on the channel time and time again now. But when someone's really enthusiastic about the hobby and it comes across in the way they talk about it, it really gets me excited about anything, not just the hobby. You know, I've mentioned this on videos in years gone by, like about people like Brian Cox and Sean from Blue Table Painting. When they're enthusiastic about the subjects they're talking about, whether it's wargaming related, in the case of Sean from Blue Table Painting, or just his wider life, I can watch videos of him talking about anything that he's interested in, because he gets passionate and excited about it. But anyway, yeah, I think that's I thought I'd do like a little quick off the cuff video to show you what I'm taking to Warhammer World anyway, and I've done that now. There was going to be a video go up this week about community, and it was going to be like a Warhammer 30k video where I share my thoughts on a particular subject related to wargaming or the hobby in general. But I thought I'd do this as I'm going to Warhammer World and tell you all I'm going to Warhammer World. Fingers crossed getting a game in, provided we get a table. Hopefully Orkie sorted it. We'll have to wait and see though. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget you can check out the links in the description below. I actually have an Element Games affiliate link now. If you want to help support the channel, you can click on that link. They've actually still got Kill Team up for pre-order there. So if you've not ordered it yet, and if you're thinking of getting it, if you want them Kriegsmen, if you want them Commandos, if you want that Orc scenery, I recommend you click my link. Go there. It gives me a little bonus. And will enable me to purchase more hobby supplies and stuff in the future using like the credit from Element Games that I'll be getting.
And what else? Yes, there's a Patreon link in the description as well. There's also an Instagram link. I'm trying to post more regularly on Instagram. I think I posted every day this week. I posted my Let's Make It Orkie miniature from Gagut's Mech Shop just today, just this morning. And a little conversion, like slight diorama on the base that I did as well. Featuring another orc that I used to represent Orkie's mate, Be the Little Mermaid, another Twitch streamer. Orkie will have a video up soon on YouTube as well. Fingers crossed by next weekend. And yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Let's Make It Orkie. I'll share it on my community feed when she posts it, so you can all see it and you can all go and sub to Orkie. And I'm sure I find her enthusiasm infectious. I'm sure you will too. Maybe that's why she plays Death Guard, because she is just infectious. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield.